Hey everyone, Zan here. I'm happy that you're here. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm coming at you with another topic, very interesting. I think you are definitely going to relate if you go to an African American church or an African church or a multicultural church. Have you ever been invited in a place or even your local church and you're planning to spend maximum 2 hours there, but the service never ends? You know where I'm heading. I'm talking about tardiness, people being late, people doing things late, people not respecting time. We're humans, and it can happen that sometimes there are circumstances that are really not dependent of our strength. We can't do anything against that situation, so we are late. Things happen and people are late. But if we call ourselves Christians, well, then we have to be actually mindful of our time. We have to be mindful of time. We have to have a reputation as a Christian. Being always late and not being reliable is not necessarily complimenting our identity as a Christian. If we want to be Christ-like, then being on time is also synonymous of being a person of your word. If you're respecting your time, it means you're respecting your word, because you said you would be at a certain place at 12 p.m. and you are there at 12 p.m. You don't come 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes later. There's always going to be good reasons why somebody could be late. But you have to do everything in your power to respect your word. Because imagine if there's a situation where your best friend is calling you to come, and they're at the hospital and they're telling you they only had 2 minutes to ask you to come, and you promised them that you will be there in an hour. Let's say it's 2 p.m. and you said I'll be there at 3 p.m. and that best friend was only able to tell you, hey, I'm coming, please come because I need to talk to you. And they were not able to tell you everything else surrounding the situation or the circumstances where they called you, but they just asked you, hey, can you come? I need you here. And you're like, okay, I'll be there in an hour. So your friend hangs up and you're heading there, but you do everything else. You take your time because you're somebody that has the habit of being late and you don't value time. But then your friend is at the hospital and they just heard that they only had 1 hour to leave. And that 1 hour, they wanted to spend it with you. They wanted to talk to you before they passed on. And they wanted to give you a message for their family, or they want to give you their last wish. Here you are coming 2 minutes late, 3 minutes late, and your friend already passed away. I'm going to give you another example of a story in the Bible. It's about the virgins. You know those virgins? There's a story about the Bible in the Bible where virgins were waiting for a groom to come, and they had lamps, and some of them were well prepared and some weren't prepared. And at the time where the groom was ready to come, then half of the virgins went and they were ready and they had their lamps and they had the oils, but the other ones were not prepared enough, and they had a good reason. They went to find the oil, but by the time they came, it was too late for them and the doors were closed. Something as important as that salvation, because that story is talking about salvation, something as important as that story is telling us the importance of being on time and being prepared in every circumstance, in every situation. Right? I could go on and on and on giving you examples of times where God wanted us to be prepared and to be on time, because he's a person, he's always on time. He works in times and in season. I always say that God works in times and in seasons. And sometimes when you miss your season and miss your time because of tardiness, and then it's gone, right? So also, I want to bring your attention to what cycles you create in your life, because every single time you're late, that means that you've misplaced something that was supposed to work in a time and a season. So it has to go into a cycle and come back. But what is happening is that you're creating cycles for yourself, and those are cycles of tardiness, of being late. Whereas when you intentionally make every effort to be on time in whatever you do, even the simplest things, then in the greater things and the most important things, God is gonna make sure that your things are on time. So my message is for everyone, every Christian, everybody that believes that Jesus Christ is a God that works in seasons and in times. Pastors, servants, worshipers, any capacity that you are working, any capacity that you're working in, make sure to create a cycle of being on time in the little things and in the big things. Don't make a sermon and have a sermon that is out of control, that never ends, because the thing that happens is that you will be losing souls. People who value their time and who believe that there is a God that works in times and seasons will not come back to your church, will not come back to your service. And one last thing that I want to say, that we keep asking God, send us destiny helpers, send us destiny helpers. But the truth of the matter is, destiny helpers are people that value time, and they will be there in a time and a season for you. And if you are a person that works in times and seasons, you will never miss your destiny helpers. But if you do not value time, if you always have a good reason to be late, then you will miss your destiny helpers, and you will believe that God never sent you a destiny helper. And also, one last thing is that when we organize services, church, and we set a timing, my pastor always says that there's an angel that is assigned to a service that comes at that time and that has the blessing for each person. And when you get there on time, then you get the blessing that was scheduled for you for that time. But the thing is, that angel is not there forever. We'll move on to another assignment. And if you come late, well, your blessing is gone, and you will have to wait for another cycle, for another season, for that to happen for you. That's all I wanted to share. I hope this blesses someone. I hope this motivates you to try everything in your power to be on time. Show love to your colleagues, show love to your brothers and sisters. Love your brothers, show them you respect them, and also make sure that you get your things, your blessings in season. And I'll see you next time. Until then, take care.